You're watching RE&M, RBG TV.
Peace and Black Power, world. What's happening? You know the face, but you don't know the new title yet. So I'm about to drop it on y'all right now. I'm doing this little video, this public service announcement, so to speak, because I want to announce to my family, which is y'all, because we all family, right? As you know, times are changing, minds are changing, they should be growing, right? And within my growth, along the different many schools of thought on which I've traveled, I've gained certain information that I could be useful and apply to my daily living. I've also realized there's a whole lot of things that I don't need, so I've been putting them off to the side, to the back burner, so to speak. And us as African people, right, scattered throughout the world, throughout the diaspora, and especially here in the West, right, here in America, we lack identity. We lack the notion of self-worth, so to speak, right? So, long story short, what am I saying here, family? Because I'm speaking on a personal note. I'm not even addressing the world right now. I'm talking to the world, but I'm speaking on my own person. This is just a moment with Brother Dawood, a.k.a. formerly Brother Dawood, now known as Brother Nguvo. Now ask me why I took that name. Thank you for asking, I'll tell you. I decided to take that name, that Kiswahili name, first and foremost. Anybody who knows about languages knows that Kiswahili was an African language that was developed so that all of African people, all black African people that are scattered throughout the world can have a source of communication. You feel what I'm saying? They can commune with one another regardless of where they live. Whether if you in France, whether you in Australia, whether you on the continent of Africa, whether you in America, China, wherever the hell we are, because we are everywhere. We have a language where we can all universally commune with. Because again, African people are universal people. So I've decided to take the name Nguvo, which is Swahili, and translated in English, it speaks of, the definition in English is Black Power. Because that's a principle that I live by. That's the mindset that I have. So why not have a name and a title that aligns with the mindset? So I came up with that. I did my homework, I did my research, I found out what identifies with what the meaning of this and that means, and I came up with Nguvo Nayusi. Again, I state which translates in English to Black Power. I have relinquished my Islamic name, as you all know, which was Dawood Abdullah, because I no longer am trapped within the box, the cultural box, the geographical box of Islam. The same thing with Christianity, right? My family surname or whatever, the surname that was given to us by those that captivated us, enslaved us, did what they did with us. The name that was given to us was Taylor. After doing my homework, doing my history, doing my research, I've seen and studied that the Taylor surname, though has ended up here in America in the West, it travels back through the Caribbean, through Barbados, and it ends up in its origin, which is in Scotland. Something, when I did that, you know what I'm saying, when I did my homework or whatever, that kind of bothered me a little bit. Nonetheless, you know what I'm saying, that's the name that we were given, and that's cool. But now, again, like I stated before, this is supposed to be the age of information, the age of evidence, the age of revelation, the age of coming back into self, saying Kofa, if you will, looking back to go forward. So I've decided to, well, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, like I said before, my family's surname was Taylor, and on my journey, you feel me, of trying to find myself, gain knowledge of self and the whole nine, on my journey or whatever, this is how I came into Islam. Grew up in the church like everybody else. feel me? Nothing new. That didn't sit well with me no more. So I left. I was introduced into Islam with the notion that this is, what it's supposed to be, at least what we thought it is, better for us and yada 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 yada. It had its, it had its time. It had its run. There's some things that I've taken from each school of thought that I've traveled, like I said before, and I've applied to myself that were beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Beneficial. But if it wasn't, I just let it go. So now where I am now. This is where I'm at now. Race first. My people. Us. Doing for us. You know what I'm saying? Identifying ourselves as us. This is why I took the name Nguvo, which again stands for Black Power. And I'm gonna wear that title. I'm gonna wear that distinct title very proudly, very strongly, very boldly. So anytime y'all mention Black Power, best believe you're gonna be speaking about me right here. Because I walk what I talk, I live what I spit. You feel me? And so should everybody else out there. So like I said, you all used to know me as Brother Dawood Abdullah, R.E.N.M. Now you're going to address me as Brother Nguvo Nayusi, R.E.N.M. You figure dummy? And that's real. If we're going to talk about empowering ourselves to come up, we have to be able to identify ourselves in an empowering way. Everybody else already sees us for what they think what they think we are. And we, for the most part, we believed it for generations. Break the curse, family. Break the curse. Break the curse. But nonetheless, man, this was just I just want to throw that out there to y'all. Because I know, y'all seen on the book or whatever a little earlier, whatever. How basically I've been wrestling with myself for this for a little bit. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, it's here now. This is Brother Nguvo Nayusi, a.k.a. Brother Black Power. It's probably going to take y'all a little bit to get used to. And that's cool. Everything takes time. Everything takes practice. Everything takes effort. But just, remember what's what. Remember what the goal is. Remember what the focus is. And like I said, I chose the name Nguvo Nayusi because I know what my goal is. I know what my focus is, which is black advancement for my people. I'm tired of seeing us hurting. I'm tired of seeing us downtrodden. So, we got to speak life into us. We got to speak, reality into our existence, not just what's given to us. So why not, adorn yourself with a name or a title that matches your mental principle. And Nguvo Nayusi it is, family. But in the meantime, between time, again, this is your brother from another mother, Nguvo Nayusi, formerly Dawood Abdullah, R.E.N.M. Coming at you live one more time. This is just a little brief moment with Brother Nguvo Nayusi, reaching out to the people, letting out on a personal stance what's up. Like I said in a previous video before, words, they do hurt. Identity has has its place. We need to start identifying ourselves in a positive light, family. And we can start with how we adorn ourselves. Peace, love, and black power. Until the next time, this is Brother Nguvo Nayusi. This is R.E.N.M. RBG TV. Stay tuned. Peace, love, and black power.